I no. Okay. I wasn't supposed to go live yet, but I had my hair down, you guys, today. See how short my hair is? It's only just up to my shoulder. But I'm gonna put you guys over here. I'll be right back. I gotta clock out for lunch, okay? Welcome to my page, though. Clock. Timer. Okay. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I never look at this phone. Got my hair down, you guys, today. Look at my spirals. I need to color my hair though. So just a very light breakfast. The lighting in here is kind of bugging me. There you go. Oh, my apron's a little wet. I'm wearing short sleeves today because they said it's gonna be 76 over here in this side, but in the inland it's probably gonna be like 78, 79, even 80. I probably should look at the weather right now and see other places. I should put that. A happy Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be 77 only over here. And then the next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's gonna be in the 75s. Oh, I got a message back from Kaiser. Okay, let me look at that. This. Oh God, no. This was yesterday. Okay. Yeah. And share it.
So going over here, this is our assisted living, independent living dining room.
Carpet.
So if
Yeah.
there are days you don't want to go back to memory care and eat with your wife, you're more than welcome to come over here.
I'll probably come here for breakfast.
Yeah, but this one, all open seating, servers come around, take your order. To kind of show you an example of the menu.
I gotta get my spoon.
Changes every day.
So this side.
Good
will have a
afternoon,
new
Chrissy.
menu every single day. They work on a new menu every week for this side. This side's always set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you don't like fish, you go order like a salad or a burger.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh man, I always man.
I got feedback from a chef
Like 40 pounds.
Yeah.
on
I'm eating what I like.
one of my collaborations that I did with the
And
ceviche.
I don't like to go out to eat there.
So he wrote back He even went on another of my live stream, the one I did with the mustard fried fish, y'all.
And I'll let you decide.
Look,
You
y'all.
want to eat the memory pit roast first? Or
The one I did the ceviche. He's commenting on some of my videos, you guys. He commented on that collaboration when I did the ceviche, I said summer something. Let me see. So basically, the short that I did with him on his video was, it's called Summer Foods. And he replied to me, like, we did like that many, that many. He's like, appreciate the video remix, hope you got to try it. And I said, appreciate for stopping through, we'll have to try it when our summer starts here. And then he's like, hell yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. And then he said he subscribed and followed me on Instagram. Yeah, the chef, Miss Peacock, if you're gonna tune in, remember the one I told you when I was on your live before, Chef Bobby Walmart. He was the one that I did a collab with his video, and he finally like responded to saying thank you. He appreciates me doing that, and he followed me on IG, and now he's looking at all my other live streams. I think it was the mustard fried fish fry. My bad. And yesterday I did a 1,000 views on a 50-minute breakfast lunch plate. Okay, like that was only for 50 minutes, and I was just like sitting here just wanting to just chop it up and chat or whatever. But yeah, he commented on the mustard fish fry red beans. He commented on that. What's up, Alawina? I don't know how to say your name. Alawina. I'll call you Alawina. Alawina? Okay. Can I ask you a question? Are you a female? Are you a female or male? Can you please answer? Yeah, y'all. And he's following me on Instagram too. Bobby Walmart. Bobby Walmart is following me. The chef that I did the ceviche, the summer foods content, the shorts. Yeah, he's saying he appreciates me for doing the little collaboration. I'm gonna start doing that a lot with chefs because they feel like if their food looks, you know, bright and, you know, interesting, or even looking, you know, really, really like delicious or whatever, then I think they would like that. Because even with the Cooking with Tea, who I subscribe to too, I did a few of her shorts. I see you, Philly. I did Cooking with Tea. She's a chef too. I did like 3 shorts of hers. She was at the something letter K Cal news reporter. So she was actually doing like a meet and like showing the food at the I guess the news report, showing that she opened up a restaurant called Phil Soul. So Phil, she's Filipina and she's black too. And she cooked soul food and like, you know, she's from Alabama, so yeah. And then she cooked Filipino food. So basically she tried to put those two together, and that's what she did. And she went to Manila. I did a few of her collaborations, and ever since that, she stopped doing videos and shorts for like how many months, 5 or 6 months. And then once I collabed with her, I think her editor, the person that's doing her videos, had done 5 more shorts of the videos that I collabed. I mean, that I overlooked her videos and collab with, and they did little short segments, like they did segments off of it, and then they started posting like 5 of them, just so that maybe it can keep adding on to her channel to get earnings, you know what I mean? But Philly, what did you say? Yes, it is beautiful. Like, usually I think they put this window up because it's very nice outside. It's 76 right now. Oh God. And I'm using this damn Android. Yeah, happy Saturday, you guys. I'm using my old red cup from, you know, when they gave the free red cups in Christmas time. It is beautiful. Oh, Alawina, are you a girl or are you a dude? Can you please answer? What's up, Nazar Prez? Oh, you said you should be a mod too. Well, you got to be in here for till I get monetized. So what do you think of that? It's just like I gotta take 2 wrenches off of 2 other people, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay. But normally who I see in blue, they come back. But there's two moderators that I'm about to take the wrench because they're trying to choose the other who they follow. And I guess it's just a separation, that's all. And then the other one is just like, I don't know what happened. You cooking stir-fried chicken today? Oh gosh, wow, nice, Philly. You love lumpias, woman of God? Nice. Yes, I have a short reel of lumpias. Go all the way down to my shorts from 2022. You'll see a lumpia of short reel, and you'll see it from me having it on the pot, having it on the chopping board, having it back on the pot, having it wrapped up, and frying it. Chief Peacock knows. That was lumpia, Big G. Numero 6. Thank you, Big Chief, for that. Numero 6, the like done. Checking TV, you know I put you as a mod. Yeah, so you were the one that I was working on last night. I was like, I see Chuckin, I see Damon, and I see another one. But I was like, yeah, Damon, he looks like he's yeah, he looked like he could be my child. Oh, you heard? Okay, no worries. Nezar Press. Okay, but yeah, I seen you for a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's just momento, okay? Momento. Miss Peacock. Oh my God. Y'all, it's very nice outside. It is 76 degrees. It will be the same tomorrow. Next week will be 75, 78, 79. Oh, Will, you're back too. Oh, okay. The one that was knowing about all the songs, the Too Short, and who else did you say? You said E40. You said Drew Down. Or wait, you said Drew Down, right? I don't know. A slow up the tempo moment. Yeah, so basically, I told the other girl, the Filipino girl, the other server, I said, please don't take away the creamers on top of the tables, because I had to literally walk to go get creamers, to go give all the way back down 3 or 4 tables down just to give this resident some damn creamer. And I was by myself. So I said, please leave all the creamers that are on the tables and leave it there. Because then if they want to drink coffee just like how we serve it every breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then if we leave it out in boxes in the dry pantry, then why is it that the manager is going to say something if we leave it out on their table? They don't care if they steal it. They don't care if they bring it back to their room. That's the whole purpose. Now, if it's dry and then we put it back in the refrigerator, whatever that's standing outside on their table doesn't necessarily have to be coming back inside the refrigerator. It's butter. Butter needs to go back inside the refrigerator. So now people are being lazy. They need to separate little bowls, little saucers, whatever you want to call it, ice cream bowls, and put the butter on separate ones and have those go back in the refrigerator and have all the creamers stay out. Okay? Like, I even had to just like get on her and say, it's not even about seniority. I don't care if you know, I said, me and her were cool yesterday. That was the whole thing. Me working with you for a time, I'm letting you do whatever you want to do. You're the one that's doing more work. Now, if it falls back to me saying that if I take care of everything that I do, but then you get mad because I didn't back you up because you didn't ask for it, you're not questioning about it, and you're not like, how do you say, I don't know. I just can't, like, people go in here for second jobs and they don't even dress the attire. They don't dress the shoes. They dress like walking shoes. They don't dress like the non-slip shoes. I'm everything that's in the kitchen. Okay? It's almost kind of like, I'm not trying to be like over, how do you say, like conceited or anything like that. It's just like when they look at me, they don't know that, that they don't know that how many years I've had. They don't know how many communities I've been at. They don't know how many nursing and rehabilitations I've been at. I've been at 2 nursing rehabilitations. I've been at the Livermore and at the Pleasanton. The Livermore had 80 people, 90. And then the nursing and rehabilitation in Pleasanton had 148. And I've been to 4 communities. That means assisted livings. And she was like, and then I had to tell her, I was like, yeah, I was in Masonic Homes. Masonic Homes, I call that the White House. Now I'm not afraid to say that over here. Y'all look up the Masonic Homes, that's around 90. That's the White House. That's like our senior over here. They got 6 buildings that are like 6, 7 stories tall. It looks haunted. If you go inside there, it looks very luxury, but it looks like it could be haunted. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, you used to work there? Oh, well, Maymoon used to work there. Oh, you used to work there where Maymoon used to work there? I was like, yeah. This is not about seniority. I don't give a fuck if you have been here for 10 years at this same spot. It's not about that. When other people come in here, new people, and they know how to break it down from plan, like say from from the dry pantry to getting right here to the country store and then working with memory care, man, you better have that. You have that written down on your end because that's who you serve with your partner on that day. Whole management will change that shit. They'll fucking test you and rotate the fucking schedule so you will be mixed with other people. Now that communication has to be where it's like, that's why today the only thing that I said was, can you just please put the creamers and leave it on the table? And I said it very just like that, normal and sound soft. Then she wanted, and we was hella cool yesterday, we was hella cool yesterday. She showing me pictures of her family. I could be so open. I'm just telling you guys, I could be so open. I'll sit here and Filipinos will be brought to each other where they know that your blood is the same blood as from, you know what I'm saying, back in the country type shit. I have that respect because you're older than me, but knowing that how if it takes time out of me to do more than what you're doing, it's more like a half and half. We're doing that. We're backing each other up. But if you are going to go by what the other service does because you don't want to have that laid out because they start closing the doors they're actually listening to what I already predicted. So on the board it said 7:30. We need to open the doors at 7:30. I opened the doors at 7:27. They were like, "Oh, that's fine, that's fine." But then I said, "Okay, chef, I opened the doors at 7:28." He was like, "Oh, it's supposed to open at 7:30." And I said, "Oh, okay, not at 7:27 or not 7:28." He's like, he looked at me, he's like, "No, no, 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 no." And then like with a laugh, right? And I'm like, "Okay, okay, okay." So, I'm listening like, okay, but then in my mind I was like, man, I already know they're gonna change that, because I heard just today when I wasn't here, one resident was banging. So the Filipino lady, she was like, "Oh yeah, Barbara, she was banging on the door. She was trying to come in here at 7:30. Nobody was opening the door." So they got in trouble. They got in trouble. And now they're gonna start opening the doors at 7 o'clock. Just like how I knew from the very jump. Why is that? They don't want 5 minutes before they sit down to just because it's breakfast. They live here. They're like in prison. They need to walk around. If they feel comfortable to roam around anywhere, 7 o'clock is like basically almost kind of like right on the dot time for them to sit down where they feel comfortable. They can have a cup of coffee, hot water, whatever it is. I see them all sitting down out there in the lounge just waiting, and I'm just like sitting there with them like having a coffee, because I'm done over here on this side. Filipino lady, like the only thing that she always like, I don't know why it's like seniority, they push me to like doing the last of like you a slave or something, you know what I'm saying? That's just that. Like you could do the plates, the bowls, the saucers, and the tumblers, the little plastic cups, but then you leave it up to me to do like to put the metal pans from the like from where the chef is having done on her side, the eggs, the scrambled eggs, because it's being heated on a steamer, like on the floor, whatever that's right next to the fucking chef. So I gotta put that in the last of the bacon. Like I gotta throw away the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I see you putting it in, you busting tables, but you ain't the only one that's busting tables. I'm busting tables too. It's either or. You tell me to do this so you can get to that. Because better believe, I'm not a fucking goddamn sloth. I'll pick up the fucking pace faster than you. Best believe that. I ain't playing. That's why she seen me do the trays. There was more trays for me to do than the people out over here. He didn't come. This dude that sit here didn't come. This person didn't come. Who else didn't come? Chuck didn't come. Who else didn't come? Lydia didn't come. That's 5 more fucking trays on my shit. 5 more trays on top, and then I'm busting tables for you, and then I'm still doing trays. Like, don't even try. No, Emma, it's not they don't respect the job. They're lazy. I don't care if that Filipino lady she had a Monday through Friday caregiving job for 8 hours after she do 4 hours here. She makes good money. And then she do another job as a caregiver for 2 days. You busting your ass to fucking do like work over here and do a caregiving. Like, yeah, you lucky to go have that type of shit. But I feel like even some Filipinos that even be doing the caregiving ass shit, like, you can't really, like, even with Africans and all that shit, white people, everybody, a lot of, like, y'all don't even know that, man. I think that lady upstairs, the one that had the big square diamond earrings, where I went to on my community, where I posted, I said I was getting treated at the Japanese buffet. I think she be stealing money from her fucking patient. Not stealing money like that. I mean, like when she has to buy groceries for the patient, because I went to Costco with her, and when we were in there, she told me that she was buying some groceries for the patient, and then we went to the pharmacy to go pick up some type of like lotion or cream or something that was for the patient. And then she's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I have her card to go buy some of these groceries. Yeah, and I still think that the other groceries that you buying too is using that shit so you can bring it home and put it in the fridge where we stay at. And y'all know that they ain't supposed to be doing that shit. Not unless if it's gonna be taken out of your damn pay. Willing and easy, okay. Hell no, woman of God. I'm in the United States of America. Can you tell? Can't you tell? Mm-mm. Check in. May Moon, the Indian lady, I be seeing her sometimes. She be like disrespectful to Josie, the one that drinks too much coffee. So I just heard last night when I was resetting the tables that I was like, cause I know that I ain't supposed to be in like the residents' business and stuff. But while I was resetting, there was 2 residents over here that was still trying to chop it up with each other on a late lunch. Cause I did lunch by myself, so I was resetting the tables, and then I heard somebody said that's sad, like they were saying something sad, and I was like, what's sad, cause I want to know if somebody passed away, or if somebody's leaving us, or if somebody's gonna go to, pull the plug, like, cause what they do is they give them a medicine for them not to suffer no more, so they just lay in the bed, they have their final, just their final day. And they do that over here. And I didn't realize that until I started working halfway over here in this place. And so Bobby, my favorite, she was like whispering, but it was almost kind of like, and like they were gossiping. And then I was like, what's that? I was just more trying to say it like as a joke. Like, as if, because when Barbara left, and it was like, shh, she was talking like that with Celeste. And then I was like, ooh, like, I was like, what's that? I was over there, Miss Peacock, trying to be in their business. I was trying to be in these 2 old people business. And because she was like, the lady left, the caregiver started pushing her away. And then Bobby started like just whispering something like that. Said I was like, ooh, I was like, what's that? I try to like, have them like blurt it out, because like as if somebody's kind of paying attention to them, they ain't the only one that's there. And I was like, no, I'm just kidding. And then they was Celeste. She looked at me. She was looking at me, and she was like, wow, she want to know. And Bobby was like, oh no, because Josie, the one that drinks too much coffee, she threw up on the table yesterday. I was like, what? She threw up on her, her placemat, like where she sit at. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, that's not good. And Josie, she's worse than me. Miss Peacock, she's worse than me and you. This lady drinks coffee every 10 minutes. And then her hands goes like this. Her hands just moves like this. And I'm like, oh my God, it makes me dizzy. Y'all, I like every single time I look at her hand, I'd be like, oh Lord, I can't look at it. I'd be like, damn, I'm holding this tray, and I just, it'll make me feel like as if I'm not balanced, or I'm not moving right, or like as if I'm gonna trip somewhere or some shit. Cause I be looking at her fucking hand, her hand is just like, it should be irritating. It's not even like, how do you say funny like that? But all I'm trying to say is that it's like we don't laugh over those things, but it happens to be where, hold on. It happens to be where you're like, for real? Am I really like staring at the fucking head? And she was like, yeah, she threw up on her on the table because she drinks too much coffee. Even the residents are even knowing. And I'm like, wow. I was like, for real? They were like, yeah, that's so sad. I'm like, damn. I was like, her son was just here the other day. I was like, did he know about it? See, I feel concerned about residents. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Blazer, people are always posting sad shit. It's like they want everyone depressed. What are you talking about, Blazer? Posted what? Morphine for comfort care. Mm-hmm. Something like that. You said straight up experience. Check the resume for real, Will. You already know how we talk over here. Check my resume, you understand? Ain't none of that funny ass shit. Oh, check in. You said I'm going to donate when you get monetized. That's why I put my little Cash App on my community post, just in case, if ever, in all the way in years, months, or whatever, you know, things just, because people don't really see it on a bio. They see it more like where it's big and like very easy. You know what I'm saying? Not like a QR code and all that shit, or like something they gotta keep pressing. You know how sometimes people don't like to press on links because then they'll sometimes not go through. But yeah, I appreciate you, Will, if you're still here. Check in if you're still here, Emma. I appreciate you guys. You know, I put check in, Emma, you guys as moderators. Nez for Prez, you know, give me some time, a little bit. It's not like I don't trust you, because you really do, like, you know, respect and stuff like that. So don't be surprised if you're gonna be a moderator here. Where you at? You already did say you said no worries. You where you at? Moment. All right, hold on. Where you at? American. Let me go clock in. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me clock back in. Ooh, that pancake is tasting just nice. I'm back, you guys. I'm only 2 minutes late this time. Benjamin Netanyahu has been in charge of our foreign policy for over 20 years. When asked by a reporter how long this war will last. What is he talking about? American flag? He talking in general? I guess. How much time do I have, you guys? It's only 10:31, y'all. I still have all the way to 11, y'all, so leave me a like, please. Leave me a like. Oh my God, Miss Peacock. Yeah, I was only 2 minutes late. Yeah, because right when I heard that dun, 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 like that little rhythm, whatever fucking alarm I had, reminder. Yeah, using new phone. I had to, because I know I'm gonna forget, Miss Peacock. You already know. For real. And what I do like about Saturday and Sundays too is that the director, like the head director, she doesn't come to work. She doesn't come to work Saturday and Sundays, y'all. None of the directors. Well, Marissa, she's here. She's kind of like the one below it. Like she's kind of like the secretary, kind of like. So she's here, but she's cool. Like she's more of a, oh, just ask me, just ask me, just ask me. It's not like, oh, was this supposed to do that, and was that supposed to be there, and how come we don't have? No, that's more of like our director, kitchen director. So everything falls to him, and that's why we have meetings and shit. Like, what is it called? Wow. I started looking up at these 2-story modulars. I've been kind of putting on my playlist, on my favorites playlist and all that shit. It's looking nice. Yes, Miss Peacock, girl, he commented on my fish fry, my mustard fish fry and red beans and rice. He went on that video and he commented there too. Girl, he's following me on IG, girl. And then the Cooking with Tea, just like how I was mentioning earlier, her editor or assistant manager, whoever that's taking her recordings, ever since I did the collaborations with 3 of her videos, they came back after like 6, 7, 8 months later. Basically, I think it's been a year since she last came on Cooking with Tea. Remember that girl that I did with the black Filipino? She's half black and half Filipino, and she's a chef too. And whoever's doing her videos came back to do segments and cut off some of that gumbo, collard greens, gumbo collard greens, and lumpia. And I was like, they did like 4 shorts of that cut off because I was like, man, so they know who's watching them. Because basically when I remix, it shows who remixed your video. So I'm like, I knew that already, but I didn't know that they're on it. You know, like, he's not a big YouTuber and she's not a big YouTuber, but their videos, like, they're real chefs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have business, they have places. Like, she went to a newscast, you know what I'm saying? She went to a newscast. I went on his IG. I think there's like a restaurant that he owns, and like, just shit, you never know who you can network with, man. Like, if I was to ever go to his country and visit Peru, and maybe I can go somewhere to go eat at, like, you know what I'm saying? Just communicate. Like, he can kind of just give me a heads up, say, oh, you should try this place, or, you know, it's near my place, my restaurant is near the airport, or near this place if you're ever around there. Like, shit like that, because that shit is real. This shit is real. This is not, no. So I'm getting another server. I'm not by myself today, Miss Peacock. I'm with the big dude, the big tall Filipino dude, Sherwin. So it'll be me and him doing lunch. I will be doing trays. Just back him up for desserts. Well, I do desserts and I do trays. He will do dining out here, and then sometimes he be needing help. So yeah, thank you, you guys, for my 13 likes. Miss Peacock, yeah, I was listening to your the last of the last 30 minutes of your, or I'm sorry, like 20 minutes of your live, because me and a Filipino lady, like, that's when I said I was in the background, and I had to kind of like let her know, yeah, you was kind of off a little bit. I know you be backing up the May Moon, the one that does the dining. What you're doing is only giving oatmeals and bussing tables. So basically, just tell it like that. Like, what you try to copy off of her, off of serving, is basically not all the way like correct. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You only do 4 hours in a day, so basically you're not really knowing every single thing, even when the residents stay here. By the time you even get off, so that's just all I'm saying. And breakfast is served at 7:30. They don't leave here till like 9:30 out of this dining. When she gets off at 10. So, we're doing tourists. That means more people, more residents, more that Tristan is doing what he's doing marketing, and he's showing them tourists. That means more money. You know what I'm saying? More money to keep them going. Keep them going. That's what you got to think. Keep them going. Not like, oh, keep us coming, because we're gonna come. It's just keep them going. Keep them surviving. Keep them here. Because if they're not here, we get laid off. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucking truth. So it's just like with any other work. You know, I know that companies could be like just retail and shit like that, and then there's like layoffs, so it's kind of hard, you know. But we try not to think about these things every day. Like even over here, but was kind of like panicking with the other jobs I used to be at. They never laid off people, but they did at one place, and I got laid off for only being there for 3 months. So basically, in the 90 days, I was even past the 90 days, and they still laid me off. It doesn't matter. You can be laid off. I got laid off, y'all. So I know that feeling is not good. It's not good. I got a job right away, right after that. That's because I didn't fall back. Like, you can't just be like, like I'm not gonna do this anymore. No, I went back on the fucking online. Went to go look at Indeed. Went to go see if much closer places just the same, and I got hired just like that. End up having 2 jobs because I was like, hell nah, shit. 2 jobs gonna make me have more money, and that's gonna not have me fall back at any time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to be a go-getter. You got to be like, hell no. And I guess it does happen. That's fucked up. But when I got laid off, they laid off 3 caregivers around that time. They laid off 4 people. They laid off me, and they laid off 3 Filipino caregivers. 3 Filipino ladies. What's up, DT Hope? Or you said ice cream girl? For real? Okay, yeah, summertime is coming, DT Hope, so we gotta do some ice cream shops and shit, and bake shops and all that shit. Yeah. Saran wrap. I have to I have to put the protection screen on this because I don't even have the T-Mobile insurance for this. I only have the Samsung insurance, and the Samsung insurance is only going to last for, I think, the first year. It only lasts for like a whole 365 days. But the T-Mobile one is bi-monthly or some shit. So Samsung, when you buy the phone and you finance it, they give you like insurance off of it from Samsung for only like a year or something. I actually have to go call back T-Mobile and go, because they actually gave me a notification saying from Samsung, the actual Samsung, like all that software update or Samsung whatever, app and all that shit. I meant to say, oh, right on, Miss Peacock. It was very nice outside. No wind at all. It's 75, 76 degrees. Very, very sunny, y'all. Hold on. Very, very clear. I need to get that damn barbecue grill right there. That one's right there is a Grill Master, y'all. That right there is like 50. I think that one's like $100 to $150. And maybe I'll show you guys one day how it looks like. Sorry to say, but About That Land Life has that that barbecue grill, and once he showed that on his video, I was like, shit, we have it over here at the job. But I'll probably go get one off of Amazon, and I'll do some barbecue stuff on the summertime. But yeah, that's kind of like what I was just mentioning too. I'm gonna wait and see, but it's all good though. I'm not even gonna mention too much. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, so let me see. What time is it, you guys? I feel a little bad because then when Desiree, they call her Desiree, not Desiree. She coming at 11. I organized all the memory care shit, but then the trade cart is right there, and then Trey's supposed to be handled with Trey's having on my cart. So I better get to that. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. It's 10:43. You guys have a good weekend, you guys. I will be doing the same old shift tomorrow from 6 o'clock in the morning to 2 p.m. I'm gonna steady try and just, you know what I'm saying, focus on trying to just have, I don't know, have. keep. stack. So, about to go. I appreciate you guys. And I gotta keep this phone, like, away, because I'm still financing this phone. So, gotta go, you guys. I appreciate you guys. All the mods, some of my mods, they were so nice to come in here and just check out my page. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do pass an hour. Right now it's 47 minutes. It's okay. Yesterday I did 50, and I got a lot of views for that. This time it's, Saturday, everybody's chilling, and I hope you guys have a very, very blessed day, great day, and enjoy it, and enjoy this weekend, you guys. And I will be looking, like, I will look over my live, I think the one last night or whatever, and yep, I'll have some more people join my mods list. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Much love. Peace, y'all. And get some coffee.